Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the final episode here in the regular season of Season 10. We're going to play the season finale here against the Blowfish. Last time out, we crushed the Sirloins, who looked to play spoilers by a score of 12-1. It really wasn't even close ever. Rookie Elizabeth Conn will finish her regular season with a 2-1 record. Very good year for her as a rookie. Today we are looking to clinch our playoff spot with a victory here, as we do control our own destiny here moving forward. If we win this final game, we are guaranteed a spot in the playoffs and put all the pressure on the Moonstars to win out. If we lose, it comes down to, let's take a look at the standings here, it will come down to whatever the Moose and Hot Corners do. Now the Moose are done, they've already won. But if we lose the run differential to them, so the Moose will be in the playoffs if we lose. Then it comes down to the Hot Corners. If the Hot Corners win, we're out. If the Hot Corners lose, we're in. So really, I want to be in control of my own destiny, and I want to win this game. So on the mound today, we're going to have the Blowfish. We'll have their fourth pitcher, Leaf Todd, on the hill, 0-2 record, a 9 ERA with a 190 whip. And for us, we're going to have our second-year man, Enzo Sawyer, 1-2, 594 ERA and a 162 whip. Both pitchers are about even, I believe, overall rating-wise. Sawyer is better. Todd, I think, is like a C or a C+. Sawyer is a B- or a B, so he's technically the better-rated pitcher. He has technically the advantage, but numbers-wise, they're pretty similar. Here's a look at our lineup for today's game in this winner-take-all thing. Nash will lead off, locked in, had 2 homers last game, almost hit for the cycle, missed it by a double. Then we have making the start in left field today is Diego Trevino. He's in for Basquet, who had a horrible day last time out. Batting third is DH Hezekiah Cross. He homered last game. Batting fourth is first baseman Hercules Bentley. He homered again for the 4th straight game. Hank Ingram, the shortstop, is going to be batting 5th. Batting 6th is catcher Eduardo Acosta. He homered, I believe, last game as well. Or, no, wrong game. He didn't homer last game, but he had 3 hits. Batting 7th in center field today is Edvard Mitchell. He's getting the start over Magic Moore. Batting 8th is second baseman Cashton Moran. And batting 9th and 10th, who went 0 for 5 last game, Aubrey Lynn. So, looking to bounce back there at the bottom of the lineup. Alright, well, at least our final game's at home, so we do have home field advantage behind us. I like to see that. Hopefully we can turn that into a win. We shall see. You can't write that stuff anyway. So this is a winner take all. If the Blowfish win, they're already out of the playoffs. They're just playing for pride at this point and to be spoilers. For us, we need this win. We control our destiny to the playoffs. If we win, we're in. If we lose, it's up to the Hot Corners. I don't like that. Let's take a look at the Blowfish lineup here. Sawyer's ready to take the mound. Batting first and newly signed is shortstop Churn Ricci, hitting .462 on the year with a homer and 3 RBIs. He wasn't signed till about the halfway mark of this season. Having a very solid year for the Blowfish. Following him will be second baseman Lloyd Cook, who was also signed around the halfway mark of the year. Batting third and at third base today is Emmett Anger. Normally he DHs. Batting fourth is right fielder Brecken Anubis. He's on fire. Batting fifth and locked in is left fielder Buck Swiner. Batting sixth is first baseman Junior Young Jr. Batting seventh and DHing is the rattled left fielder Otis Novak. Well, that explains why Anger's at third. Batting eighth is center fielder Marco DeMarco. And batting ninth is catcher Major French. Oh, and Berg's not in the lineup either. So Ricci's playing for him. Interesting. Hodge isn't starting either. French is and catcher. Okay. Alright. Well, anyway, let's take a look at Sawyer's numbers here on the season in more detail. Sawyer, as we know, he's 1-2 with a 5.94 ERA and a 162 whip. He's given up 12 runs, 11 of which were earned. In his 3 starts, he's thrown 16 2/3 innings, which equates to just over 5 innings a start. 24 hits given up, with 3 of them being homers. He's walked 3 batters and struck out 8. Batting average against for him on the year is .329. Not great numbers. Definitely need to bring these down if we want him to stay on the team for the playoffs. He's ready. Ricci's ready. Here we go. This is change up away. Line to center field. It's a base hit. Already off to a rather great start as Ricci keeps his hot hitting going. He's now on fire. I'll bring up Cook, hitting .281, 3 homers and 4 RBIs here in the year for the second baseman. Very good half season for him so far. First pitch curveball ripped foul into the seats, 0-1. Two-seamer away, called a ball strike, 0-2. Fastball up and away, outside, 1-2. Curveball down and away. Called strike 3 at the knees. Cook down, looking on the front. Punch out. 1 down, and that'll bring up Anger. Third baseman's hitting .246, 2 homers and 7 RBIs on the season. All right, hold on, guys. I got to answer something real quick. Alrighty, sorry about that, guys. We're back. Sawyer's got 1 down, runner at first. Anger up now. First pitch to him is a 2-seamer up and in. Line to center field. Mitchell charging. It's not going to get there. It's going to be a base hit. Second hit of the inning given up by Sawyer is the blowfish at 2 on now for Anubis, who's on fire. Right fielder hitting a .196 with 3 homers and 8 RBIs on the year, but he's hitting well as of late. So he's looking to get over 200 before the end of the season here. First pitch slider down and away from Sawyer's. Dribbled on the ground to second. Moran looking to turn it. Ingrown to first. Double play. We get out of it. Clutch, clutch, clutch. Sawyer gives up 2 hits, but he gets the double play ball out of the on fire hitting Anubis to get out of the jam. Bottom 1. Nash, Trevino, and Cross do up here against Leaf Todd. Here's Nash. .470 average on the year with 6 homers and 14 RBIs for the third baseman. Change up down and then misses. Ball 1. Alright, Nash ready. First pitch from Todd. 2-seamer high misses. Ball 1. Next pitch fastball in there at the knees. 1-1. Here's a look at Todd's numbers on the year. I did forget to do that. I just thought about that. Here, the flamethrower Todd is 0-2 on the year with a 9 ERA and a 190 whip. 11 runs given up, 10 of which are earned. In her 3 starts, she's only pitched 10 innings, so that's only a little bit over 3 innings a start. 14 hits given up with 5 walks, 1 home run ball, 3 strikeouts, and a .333 batting average against. So Todd is not having what you would say a good or even average or passable year. So she's just looking for just 1 good start to end her season on a high note, basically. Nash at a 1-1 count here. Slider misses inside, 3-1 the count. Fastball up, lined hard on the ground to second. 1 hopper to Cook. He makes the play himself. 1 down. Nash now down to locked-in mojo. That brings up Trevino, hitting .111 on the year with a homer and an RBI. It's his only hit of the season. He's 1 for 9 on the year. Fastball down and away. Hit pretty well down the right field line for Trevino, but making the catch at the wall is Anubis. 2 down. That'll bring up Cross, hitting .293 with 4 homers and 7 RBIs on the year. Bit of a down year for the normally power-laden first baseman. DH is not having a great year. Looking to get over 300. Change up at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Line to right field. That's going to be a base hit, and that's going to be in the corner for extra bases as he put it right where it needed to be. Cross beats the throw in from Anubis. It's a 2-out double here to put a runner in scoring position for Bentley. 10th-year veteran's hitting .390, 6 homers and 16 RBIs on the year as he's back in form. Last year was a bit of a down year for Bentley. This time he's back to his first 8 seasons form. For Cross, however, the man at second base, this is actually his worst hitting statistic season. It's the only one he's hitting under 300, and he has less than 5 home runs. Not a good year for him. Relatively speaking, fastball inside misses from Todd. Ball 1 as Bentley looks to drive in the runner. I chased that inside. God damn it. I want to win the count. Chased it again. God damn it. 1-2. And chased it again for another strikeout. Bentley down swinging. First punch out for Todd as we get to the second. Nothing doing. Swiner, Young Jr., and Novak will face Sawyer. Swiner hitting a .188 with a homer and 6 RBIs here in left field. Getting the start today. Over Novak in the field. Change up in there. A line deep to center field. Mitchell back on his horse. Makes the catch, though, for the first out. This was a pretty easy catch. Next up's Young Jr., first baseman hitting .229. No homers and 2 RBIs on the year. Not a good year hitting statistical-wise for the power hitter. Two-seamer up and away. Hit pretty well down the right field line, but he's just late on it as it's into the seats. Foul. 0-1. Slider up and in. Called a strike at the letters. 0-2 the count now as Sawyer's ahead. Fastball down and away in the dirt. Taken. 1-2. Curveball middle in. Line pretty well. The left center field by Young Jr. Mitchell gives chase, but he can't get there as it one hops to the wall. Young Jr. looking for 2 here as Mitchell's throw is just late. It's a 1-out double. Now to bring up Novak, who's rattled. DH is hitting .254 with 2 homers and 4 RBIs. Remember last time we played him, he was hitting up near 300, so he's dropped almost 50 points in his batting average since then. It's pretty bad. First pitch fastball up and away is called strike, 0-1. Curveball up, called a strike again, 0-2 as Novak was taking all the way. Change it down and away, dribbled to the mound. Sawyer looks the runner back and makes the play at first himself, 2 down. Now to bring up DeMarco. Center fielder's hitting a .175, 2 homers and 4 RBIs on the season. If you remember, he played the last half of last season with us, and he did not hit. He hit better than what he's hitting now, but he didn't hit like lights out or anything. Center field's just been a struggle for us most of the series. First pitch slider popped up to short. Ingrown makes the easy catch, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit for the Blowfish, but the runner is stranded at second base again by Sawyer. Bottom 2, Ingrown, Acosta, and Mitchell do up here against Todd. Shortstop Ingrown leads off the inning here, hitting only .217 with 2 homers and 8 RBIs on the year. Todd ready. First pitch slider almost beans him as he backs off the plate. Ball 1. Fastball away. Called a strike in the outer third. 1-1. Fastball down. Ingrown gets under it. Hits it to center field, but not deep. DeMarco makes the catch. 1 down. That'll bring up Acosta. Catcher's hitting .400 on the year with a homer and 4 RBIs. Playing a little tired, but none the worse for wear. 3 hits last game for him as he takes a fastball outside from Todd. Ball 1. Fastball up. He drives it deep to right field. That's heading for the wall in the corner. Diving is Anubis to make the catch. What a play. That saves extra bases. 2 down, and that'll bring up center fielder Edvard Mitchell, hitting .231 on the year. First pitch fastball inside to Mitchell. Ball 1 is 2 outs. Nobody on here in the inning. Fastball catches the inner third this time. 1-1 the count. Fastball up and in is fisted to shortstop. Easy play for Ricci in the hole. He'll make it. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Todd. Top 3 we go. Nothing to score. French, Ricci, and Cook do up here against Sawyer. Here's the catcher, Major French, leading off in the 9-hole today, hitting .231. No homers and no RBIs. He is the backup catcher for the Blowfish. Getting the start today for Angel Hodge, who is tense, not having a good recent turn of events at the plate or in the field, as Hodge did make 2 errors against us last game that we played him. Fastball up on the first pitch, sky ball to right field and shallow. Moran out. Second baseman puts it away on the pop fly. 1 down. Now to bring up Churn Ricci, who's now on fire after a single in the first inning. He was stranded at second base, though, as the Blowfish failed to drive him in. First pitch slider down and in. Hit off, dribbled up the middle, and that'll be a base hit. His second hit of the game. He's now 2 for 2. And he's on with 1 down here in the inning. Brings up Cook, struck out swinging on a curveball his first time up. He's 0 for 1. It's the only strikeout today for Sawyer. First pitch fastball down in the way is a called ball, just outside, 1-0. Change up and in, turned on by Cook, but pulled foul into the seats, 1-1. Two-seamer middle in, grounded hard to third, right at Nash. He'll fire to second one, Moran to first, double play around the horn. And Cook is now tense as that ends the inning. One hit for the Blowfish, but it's erased on another double play ball. Bottom three, Moran, Lynn, and Nash do up here against Todd.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 15.
Moran ready, leading off the inning, hitting .382, 2 homers and 4 RBIs here in the 8-hole for us today. Todd's first pitch is a fastball at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Inside fastball backs him off the plate, ball 1. 1-1 the count now to Moran. Fastball down the middle, driven to left center field, but I don't think he got all of it, as coming in from the wall is Swiner. He'll make the catch, 1 down. Next up is Lynn. 0 for 5 last game for the right fielder. She's now tense, hitting only .328 with 2 homers and 11 RBIs on the season. Todd settles in, is now locked in. Fastball outside, misses, ball 1. Slider stays inside from Todd, 2-0 the count. Fastball way outside, 3-0 the count now to Lynn. Change up middle of the plate, ripped hard to left center field, but it's right at Swiner in the gap, 2 down. Bad luck there for Lynn, who's 0 for her last 7. Next up is Nash, he's 0 for 1 today. Still locked, he's now down to locked in mojo after grounding out his first time up. Fastball down and in is inside, 1-0. Fastball up, line hard, 1 hopper to first. Good play by Young Jr. to take it to the bag himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Todd in the third. Top 4, Anger, Anubis, and Swiner due up against Sawyer for the second time today. Anger singled his first time up and then was erased on a double play ball in the first inning. He's 1 for 1. First pitch to him's a changeup inside, turned on and pulled foul as Anger's early. Forgot he's a left-hander, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away, just outside as Sawyer almost gets the corner with that one. Fastball down and away, line hard to third, right at Nash. Easy catch, 1 down. Good reactions at the hot corner, and that brings up Anubis. Grounded into a double play his first time up as he drops to locked in mojo. First pitch to Anubis is a curveball down and away from Sawyer as it drifts just outside, ball 1. Two-seamer up and in, driven by Anubis to deep right center field, giving chase as Lynn in the gap. Near the warning track, she'll make the catch, 2 down. That brings up the left fielder Swiner. He's 0 for 1 today. First pitch change it down and in. It's called strike at the knees from Sawyer, 0-1. Slider up and away, stays high and outside, 1-1. Fastball down and away, outside, 2-1. Curveball down below the knees, full 3-1 count now. Two-seamer at the knees, fouled off. Full count now to Sawyer. Full count from Sawyer to Swiner. There we go, that's the words. Fastball up and away outside. Taken ball 4. Swiner looks at it and spits on it. He'll get the first to extend the inning, and that'll bring up Young Jr., who doubled his last time up. He's locked in. He was stranded there, unfortunately. First pitch two-seamer down and in from Sawyer's a called strike at the knees, 0-1. Slider down and away, swung through by Young Jr. It's quickly 0-2. Change up and in, pop foul out of play as Young Jr. stays alive. He may have chased that one high. 0-2 pitch. Fastball up and away, called strike 3 of the second punch out of the game for Sawyer as he gets out of the jam. Bottom 4, still 0-0. Trevino, Cross, and Bentley do up here against Todd. Trevino's 0 for 1 today. Grounded that his first time up. First pitch from Todd is a fastball up and away just outside, 1-0. Slider hangs at the top of the zone and is punched up the middle on the ground by Trevino. It's a base hit. He'll be 1 for 2. Gotta bring up Cross next. He doubled his first time up and was stranded out there at second base. Pick off the first, nothing doing as Diego gets back to the bag. Fastball away, sky ball to left field, hit pretty shallow. Diving is Ricci to make the catch. Great play as he saves a base hit. Crosses Rob, but the runner gets back. One down now for Bentley, 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging his first time up when he chased a high fastball. Pick off to first, nothing doing as Diego gets back to first again as he reads the pickoff. Fastball up, chased by Bentley as it's skied to right center shallow. In onto the Anubis to make the catch easily as second baseman dives for no reason. 2 down. Next up is Ingrown. He's 0 for 1 today. Lined out the shortstop softly his first time up. Change up away, called a strike at the knees, 0-1. Pick off the first, nothing doing as Trevino gets back. Chased it outside as Ingrown's behind 0-2 in the count. Change up down, chase low as second punch out for Todd, and Ingrown retired to end the inning. Top 5, it's still scoreless. Novak, DeMarco, and French due up here against Sawyer. Bottom 3 in the Blowfish lineup. Novak's 0 for 1 today, looking to turn his fortunes around here at the plate. First pitch curveball down and in, pulled foul into the Sandcats dugout under the railing, 0-1. Two-seamer down in the way, check swing for a strike at the knees, still 0-2 now. Slider up and in high, chased by Novak as he pops it up foul near third base. Nash over, makes the play, 1 down. That'll bring up DeMarco, 0 for 1 today. Fastball up and away, called a strike, 0-1. Curveball down and away, called a strike at the knees, 0-2. Quickly to count as Sawyer forges ahead. Change it down and away, low below the knees, 1-2. Good eye there from Marco. Two-seamer up and away, fouled off as he stays alive. Fastball up high, popped up, shallow left center field, out for it, Ingrown. He's calling for it, and the shortstop makes the catch, 2 down. Brings up Major French, 0 for 1 day for the catcher so far. Fastball up and in, drifts inside from Sawyer, ball 1. Slider middle of the plate, line to right center field as French waits on it, hits it to the wall. Off the top of the wall as it stays in the park just barely. Throw in from Mitchell is going to be late. It's a double for French here with 2 down to force it back to the top of the lineup in Ricci. He's singled twice today, looking to keep his hot hitting going and drive in the first run for either club. First pitch two-seamer down in the way, outside, 1-0. Change up inside, ripped hard by Ricci, just foul though, 1-1. Curveball up and away. Sky ball to right center field, another base hit for Ricci. And it gets by Mitchell, and that's a problem as that's in the gap. He gets it in, but it's a triple for Ricci, and that makes it a 1-0 game. The run was going to score easily, but Mitchell's misplay out there in center, that's bad. That'll bring up Cook, who's 0 for 2. Struck out swinging and grounded into double play today. He's 0 for 2, now tense. Curveball up high on the first pitch, just above the letters, 1-0. Fastball down, called a strike at the knees on the inner third, 1-1. Change up and away is high, 2-1 the count now to Cook. Two-seamer down in the way, low, 3-1. Slider up, called a strike at the letters, full count now. Fastball down and in, line hard at the middle to short, past the diving Ingrown's glove into center. It's a base hit for Cook. He's now 1 for 3, and that makes it a 2-0 game here as the Blowfish pull out in front. Brings up Anger, 1 for 2 today with the single. First pitch curveball down at the knees, grounded hard at the middle, another base hit. Runner looking for third here as Mitchell comes up throwing. It just laid. Runners at the corners now after the single by Anger. He's now 2 for 3, and that'll bring up Anubis, who's 0 for 2. First pitch change it down and in, drifts below the knees, ball 1. Fastball up and away, called a strike, 1-1. Slider up and in, high, 2-1 the count. Two-seamer down and away, hard grounder in the hole to second. Moran dives and cuts it off. He'll fire to first, and that saves another run as he records the final out. But the Blowfish get 2 runs on an RBI triple by Ricci and an RBI single by Anger. 2-0 it is to the bottom of the 5th. Acosta, Mitchell, and Moran due up here against Todd. Or was that Anubis? I forget. Acosta up now, 0 for 1 today as he leads off the inning against Todd. Flew out to right field his first time up. Fastball way inside from Todd, misses. Ball 1. Changeup's inside, 2-0 the count. Fastball down, swung late by Acosta, 2-1. Fastball up, he swings under it, skies it to left center field. Should be an easy catch out there for the center fielder. DeMarco makes it in the gap, 1 down. Brings up Mitchell, he's 0 for 1 today. Fastball's inside from Todd, taken, ball 1. Slider up, hung in the middle of the zone, and is punched up the middle by Mitchell, his first hit of the game. He's now 1 for 2, and that'll put him at first with a single. 1 down here for Moran for 1 today. Fastball at the knees for a called strike, 0-1 as Todd gets ahead. Fastball up, hard grounder to second, but it's right at Cook. He'll flip the Ricci 1. Back to first, it's a double play, and that hit is immediately erased. Another scoreless inning for Todd here to the 6th. 2-0 the score. Swiner, Young Jr., and Novak due up here against Sawyer. 8 hits, 1 walk given up by him with 2 strikeouts. It's probably his last inning of work either way. Swiner 0 for 1 today. Walked his last time at the plate. First pitch change up down at the knees. Pulled foul as Swiner falls behind. 0-1. 2-seamer middle in. Turned on, hit up the middle. Diving's Moran to cut it off, though. Who has to hurry, though. Swiner is quick, and he beats it on the infield single. 9th hit given up here by Sawyer, and that'll bring up Young Jr. 1 for 2 today with the double. He's also struck out looking his last time up. First pitch curveball down in the way. Dribbled hard to first. Bentley dives and cuts it off. He fires to second. In what? Okay, apparently he's safe on a fielder's choice. Everybody's on, and that'll bring up Novak 0 for 2 today. First pitch fastball down and in. Hit pretty well. Novak is no longer rattled, folks. That is a 3-run bomb into the forest. It's a 5-0 Blowfish lead. And it looks like we're going to need to ask the hot corners to lose because that's not looking good for us. 3rd homer of the year for Novak. It's now 5-0. DeMarco up next, 0 for 2 today. Sawyer done here after 5+ innings of work, giving up 5 earned runs, 10 hits, and 2 walks. That 3-run homer is the nail in his coffin. We're going to need a miracle. And our bullpen is pretty tired as well. This is going to be fun. All right, coming into pitch first will be left-hander Juliette Newton, the second-year pitcher. She is 0-1 on the season with a 5.59 ERA, 9 runs given up, 6 of which are earned. She has a 1.14 WHIP in 5 appearances. She's thrown 9 2/3 innings, 9 hits given up, 2 walks, 1 wild pitch, 3 home run balls surrendered, and striking out 4. Batting average against is .237, so that part is good. Her ERA is a little high, though. Looking to bring that down. First pitch fastball outside, taken, ball 1 as Newton falls behind here to DeMarco. Curveball down and in is low and inside, 2-0. 2-seamer at the letters, taken for a strike, 2-1. Curveball down in the way, called a strike, 2-2, quickly to count. Curveball down and in, sky ball by DeMarco to left center field, in on it Trevino. Diego calls for it, makes the catch, 1 down. Brings up catcher Major French, 1 for 2 today with the double. Fastball down in the way, dribbled foul, 0-1. 2-seamer up and in, stays inside, 1-1. Curveball down and in the dirt, 2-1. Fastball middle of the way, line to right field. Link comes in on it but can't get there as the throw to first is late. And dropped anyway as that'll allow him to get the second. Error on Bentley as that's going to be a single for French. And he advances second on the error. That'll bring up Ricci, 3 for 3 day. Tripled his last time up, driving in a run. He then scored a run. He's also singled twice. First pitch 2-seamer down and in from Newton is inside. Ball 1. Fastball up and away. High. 2-0 the count. Curveball middle down. Hard grounder to first. Bentley dives and cuts it off. He'll flip it to Newton in time for the second out as the runner gets the third. That'll bring up Cook. 1 for 3 days. Singled in a run his last time up. First pitch curveball down in the dirt, blocked, 1-0. Fastball up and away, called a strike, 1-1. Two-seamer up and in, called a ball, 2-1 as just misses. Curveball down and away, dribbled softly to first. Bentley charges, bare hands, takes it to the bag, and that ends the inning. Newton gives up a hit, but manages to strand the runner after coming out of the bullpen, but the Blowfish tack on 3 more thanks to a 3-run homer by Otis Novak, the rattled DH. 5-0 now the score for Todd. Lynn, Nash, and Trevino due up here. Lynn's 0 for 1 today, lined out to left fielder her first time up. Todd sets and fires, fastball at the knees for a strike. Fastball up, 1 hopper to second, easy play for Cook, 1 down. We're running out of outs here. Nash up next, 0 for 2 day for him so far. Change of fastball below the knees, ball 1. Fastball up, fisted to second, easy play for Cook, 2 down again. Here we go, folks. Trevino 1 for 2 day, singled his last time up. Right down the middle, and I can't swing, 0-1. Change at the knees, 0-2. Change away, pulled foul, still 0-2. Fastball up, softly hit up the middle, 1 hopper to Cook. 3 groundouts to Cook here to be a 1-2-3 inning for Todd. 9 outs left for the Sandcats until they screw off another playoff berth. Top 7, it's 5-0 still. Anger, Anubis, and Swiner due up. Anger's what I'm feeling right now because I can't believe this is happening again. 2 for 3 day for him, he's singled twice. Curveball down and in, low, ball 1. Fastball middle away, called a ball, 2-0. Two-seamer down and in, grounded hard to first up the line. Bentley dives and cuts it off. He'll flip to Newton, 1 down. Next up is Anubis, 0 for 3 day for him so far. Two-seamer down in the way is a called strike, 0-1. Two-seamer up, taken high, 1-1. Curveball down and in, called a ball, just inside, 2-1. Fastball away, called a ball, 3-1. Seamer down in the way, called a ball, ball 4 as we cannot get a fucking call here. Walk for him, Anubis at first, and that'll bring up Swiner, 1 for 2 day, singled his last time up, he's also walked. First pitch two-seamer up and away, line down the right left field line, but it hooks foul, 0-1. Curveball middle down, 1 hopper to short, Ingram flips to second 1, Miranda first, double play, and we get out of the inning. A walk given up by Newton is erased on a double play. Bottom 7, Cross, Bentley, and Ingram due up here against Todd, who's only on 52 pitches here in the 7th. Giving up only 3 hits and striking out 2. Cross up first, doubled in his first at bat, he's 1 for 2. Fastball high for a strike, 0-1. Fastball middle of the plate, popped up as he gets under it. Easy play for the shortstop, Ricci. He makes the catch, 1 down. 8 more outs to go. Next up is Bentley, 0 for 2 day for him. Fastball caught the outside corner, 0-1. Chased it in the dirt, 0-2. Check swing on the slider outside, 1-2. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3. Second punch out of the day for Bentley. He's also made an error in the field. 7 outs left. Next up is Ingram. He's already tense. He's 0 for 2. Slider inside is dribbled softly to second. Easy play for Cook on the bare hand. Another 1-2-3 inning for Todd. Top 8. It's 5-0. Young Jr., Novak, and DeMarco due up. Young Jr.'s 1 for 3 today. He's doubled. First pitch fastball below the knees, ball 1. Fastball middle of the plate, hard liner up the ground. Second, knocked down by Moran. He recovers in time to get Young Jr. himself, 1 down. Now to bring up Novak. 3-run homer his last time up is the really big blow here that has put the Blowfish lead to 5. Curveball hangs in the middle of the plate for a strike, 0-1. Good call. Two-seamer up and away is outside and high, 1-1. Four-seamer down and in, fisted by Novak, foul. Going to keep it foul, 1-2. Curveball down and away, hard grounded to first. Bentley dives out of his reach. It's a base hit for Novak. He's now 2 for 4. Put him on with 1 down, and that'll bring up DeMarco, who's 0 for 3. First pitch two-seamer down and in from Newton, ball 1. Fastball up and away, fouled off, 1-1. Curveball up and in, way high, 2-1. Two-seamer down and away, outside, ball 3. 3-1 the count from Newton. Fastball down and in, grounded in the hole to short softly. Ingram has no play at second, has to go to first. In time, 2 down. Newton now locked in as DeMarco's tense. French up next, 2 for 3 today, double and a single. That's gonna do it for Newton though. She's gone an inning and 2/3. She's done what she can. She's too tired to continue. We're gonna go with the rookie left-hander out of the pen, Dozer Hinton, as he comes on to hold the game where it is. Hinton has no record on the year with a 4 ERA, 4 earned runs given up with a 1.00 WHIP. In 5 appearances, he's recorded 1 save, thrown 9 innings, given up 9 hits, 3 walk, 3 strikeouts, and 3 home run balls, as he has a 265 batting average against. Arguably probably our most consistent reliever, honestly. Although his batting average against is a little high. He'll face the right-hander French here at the 9 hole. Fastball inside, check swing for a ball, 1-0. Good take from French. Curveball down and away for a called strike at the knees, 1-1. Fastball up and away, high, 2-1. Change up middle of the plate, line to left field. That'll be a base hit as French comes through here with the hit. Runner has to hold a third though, as Trevino has a pretty good arm. Runners at the corners now with 2 down for the top of the lineup in Ricci. 3 for 4 day for him. He's tripled and singled twice, driving in 1 run. First pitch changeup down and in from Hinton is a pop fly, shallow right center field. Moran gives chase, dives, it's out of his reach, it's a base hit. Lynn throwing for third here as French tries to get there. He does. Another RBI for Ricci as it's now 6-0, and that run goes to Newton. Next up is Cook, 1 for 4 day with a single and an RBI as Hinton's tense. Curveball down and away, fouled off by Cook, 0-1. Changeup up high, taken by Cook, 1-1, good eye. Fastball down and in, fisted on the ground to short. Ingram charges and goes to first. That ends the inning, but the Blowfish tack on another run as they extend their lead to 6-0 on an RBI single by Ricci. And I also noticed that their player was hurt on that, so let's see if he's coming out. Costa leads off, catcher's 0 for 2 today. And Lloyd Cook will exit as Bowenberg enters the game at shortstop, which will move Ricci over to second base as he is a utility infielder, so he can play anywhere in the infield. And Cook pulled his hammy. Yeah, that looked bad, so he's out for the rest of the game. Thankfully, he'll be healed up in time for next season as the Blowfish are not making the playoffs. Todd's still locked in, though. Fastball up and away for a strike to Acosta, 0-1. Fastball down is popped up. Shallow right. Young Jr. over for it. Makes the catch. 5 outs left, people. Count them with me. Next up is Mitchell. Singled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Was erased promptly on a double play ball, though. Fastball at the letters. Taken. Ball 1. Fastball in the dirt. 2-0 the count. Fastball in there. 2-1. Inside this time. 3-1. Slider away, skied by Mitchell to left field. That'll drop in front of Swiner for his second hit of the game. He's now 2 for 3. That'll bring up Moran. 0 for 2 day for him. He's grounded out and I think flown out. Change about the letters for a called strike. 0-1. Slider down and in. Line softly to third. Anger leaps for it and drops it, but the runner froze, so he'll be out at second. Fielder's choice for Moran, who's 0 for 3, and that'll bring up Lynn. 0 for 2. Not expecting anything here. She's grounded out and flown out. Fastball up and away, outside, ball 1. Change up and in, pulled foul by Lynn. 1-1 the count now. Moran goes, change up, pulled foul by Lynn on the hit and run. 1-2. Fastball up, Lynn drives it deep to right center field, but guess what, folks? Right at the fielder. We're down to 3 outs. We're choking away the playoffs again, baby. Top 9 we go. Middle of the lineup throw up Anger, Anubis, and Swiner. Anger's 2 for 4. He's singled twice. Curveball down and away. Ripped foul. 0-1. Fastball up and in. Turned on by Anger. Hit pretty well. Deep right field. Lynn's out of room. She looks up. It's in the seats. Solo home run for Anger, his 3rd of the season, and it's 7-0 Blowfish. They're just pissing me off now. Next up's Anubis, 0 for 3 day with a walk. First pitch to him's a changeup down below the knees, taken, ball 1. Fastball up and in. Turned on and crushed. Back-to-back jacks for the Blowfish. That's over the third deck. Deepest part of left center. Home run for Anubis, his 4th of the year. 8-0. Next up, Swiner, 1 for 3, single and a walk. So you going to make it back-to-back-to-back home runs? Let's see. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch, called a strike. 0-1. There's still time, folks. Don't panic. Next pitch is a changeup up and away. High from Hinton, ball 1. Fastball down and in, called a strike. 1-2. Changeup up and in, high. 2-2. Curveball down and away. Dribbled up the third base line. That is just foul. Nash gets there in time. That would have been an infield single for sure. Fastball up and away. Line to left field. Trevino charges. Makes the catch on the line. 1 down. Next up's Young Jr. 1 for 4 day with a double. Fastball away. Check swing for a strike. 0-1. Curveball down and away. Sky ball to left center field. Trevino calling for it. Makes the catch, 2 down. Next up is Novak, 2 for 4 day. 3-run homer and a single on the line score. First pitch changeup down and in, called a strike, 0-1. Curveball up and away. Swung through at 0-2 as Novak's way early on it. Changeup down and away, pulled foul, still 0-2. Curveball up and in, line to center field, a base hit for Novak. He's now 3 for 5. Remember when he came into this game rattled? I don't think he's rattled anymore. Next up's DeMarco, 0 for 4 day for him. First pitch fastball up and away is called strike at the letters, 0-1. Fastball middle in, turned on and swung through by DeMarco, 0-2. Curveball down and away, line to left field, that'll be a foul ball. 0-2 the count. Changeup up and in. DeMarco crushes it deep to right center field. It is gone. Home run for DeMarco, his 3rd of the year. It's now 10-0 Blowfish. Brings up French, 3 for 4 day, double and 2 singles. Hinton's done after an inning of work as he, personifies our season to a T. Inexperienced bullpen costs us games late. Sometimes the offense shows up, other times the offense doesn't. Majority of the time, it didn't, and we had to work twice as hard to win. Since he's probably not going to pitch in the playoffs, let's go with our ace here, Swindle Powell, coming out of the pen, the starter. Here's a look at his numbers on the season. Note, this is the first time ever in the history of this series that I have used a starting pitcher in relief. That is not a starter reliever. Powell's 2-1 in the year, 4.28 ERA with a 1.46 whip, 14 runs given up, 13 of which are earned. In his 4 starts, he's thrown 27 1/3 innings, most on the team, 36 hits given up, 4 walks, 4 home run balls. He's thrown a complete game, and he struck out 8. Batting average against is .324. Just need him to get 1 out here. Coming into this, as with all starters, they take a penalty when they come out of the bullpen. They are tense. First pitch to French is a slider in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball down, hard grounder at the middle, a base hit for French. He's going to keep the inning going, isn't he? Smile through the pain, boys. Smile through the pain. Next up is Ricci, 4 for 5 day, triple and 3 singles. He's locked in with 2 RBIs. He's actually on fire, my apologies. Curveball down and in from Powell, misses, ball 1. Change up high, driven deep by Ricci to center field. It is gone into the forest. 12-0 Blowfish, 2nd of the year for Ricci. He's now a double shy of the cycle. Next up is Berg, getting his first at-bat of the game after entering for the injured Cook last inning. He's hitting .235 with 5 RBIs on the season. Coming into this game tense, though. Fastball below the knees, ball 1 as Powell's now rattled. Curveball down and in, grounded softly to short in the hole. Ingrown there for it. He'll make the play at first, and that ends the inning. You just had to give up 1 more home run, didn't you, game? 6 runs for the Blowfish here as they double their lead to 12-0. They are on cruise control here as Todd goes for the complete game shutout. Only 4 hits given up to this point by Todd on 72 pitches and 3 strikeouts. She's cut her ERA down from a 9 to a 5. And she still needs 3 more outs. Nash up first. Leadoff man's 0 for 3 today. Despite that, he's still locked in as he takes fastball above the letters. Ball 1. Change of outside. 2-0 the count from Todd. Swung late on the heater highs. He chased it. 2-1. Fastball away, line softly to second. It's right to Ricci, 1 down. 2 more outs, guys. Next up's Trevino, 1 for 3 day with a single. Change up away for a strike, 0-1. Fastball high, 1-1. Fastball up, Trevino drives it deep to right center field. Will that get us on the board? No, it won't, as it hits off the high wall out there, but bounces away from Anubis. Trevino rounding second, he's looking for third. Here's the throw from Anubis. Dropped by Anger, he would have been out. Triple for Trevino, he's now 2 for 4. Brings up Cross, 1 for 3 today with the double. No longer locked in, though. Fastball down, swung late by Cross, 0-1. Fastball away, hard ground to the short on a hop. Berg goes to first. It's fielder's choice, but the run scores. 12-1. We got a run on the board, fuckers. Next up's Bentley, 0 for 3 day. Also made an error in the field. He struck out twice. Hanging slider, line to second. Ricci makes the catch, 0 for 4 day for Bentley to end it, and the Sandcats lose a big one, 12-1 here in the regular season finale, as it now comes down to what the Hot Corners do. If the Hot Corners win, we are out of the playoffs. If they lose, we make it as the 4 seed. Congratulations, Moose, we just gave you a playoff spot. I don't even want to look at that. 20 hits for the Blowfish, 5 for us. Yeah, what fucking ever. Complete game for Todd. Whoop-de-woo. Here's a look at the lineup. 5 for 6 day for Ricci. Home run, 4 RBIs. Missed the cycle by a double, just like Nash last game. Same scoreline, too, except Nash had 2 homers instead of 2 singles. Cook drove in a run on a single, 1 for 5. Anger, 3 for 5, drove in a run on a solo shot. Anubis, 1 for 4, solo homer. Novak, 3 for 5 day, 3-run homer, really put the game out of reach. DeMarco, 2-run homer in garbage time. 4-hit day for French there at the bottom of the lineup, can't forget him. Hits for everybody except Berg today, who came off the bench. All the starters got a hit at least. For us, everyone was hitless except for Mitchell, who was 2 for 3. Torino was 2 for 4. And Cross had the only RBI on a ground out. He also hit a double. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a shit day. Todd, complete game. 1 hit, run given up on 5 hits, 3 strikeouts. She improves to 1-2 on the year. Sawyer, 5+ innings of work, 10 hits surrendered with the walk. One of those hits was a homer. He also struck out 2 batters, giving up 5 earned runs. He falls to 1-3 on the year with a 6.65 ERA. Newton goes 2 2/3 out of the pen, giving up 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk. Hinton, an inning plus out of the pen, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 home runs given up. And Powell gets the last out, our ace, 2 earned runs given up on a home run ball, 2 hits. Yep. Player of the game. Go figure. Churn Ricci, 4 RBIs. Missed the cycle by a double, we know. Novak next, he had the 3-run homer, and then Todd, complete game, 1 hit, run given up. Whoop-de-doo. Okay. Did we... So is this going to be deja vu? Or are we going to get lucky and bounce into the playoffs thanks to a Hot Corners loss against the first-place Herbisaurs? Only one way to find out. Also, that loss keeps us from winning the division as well. Keep that in mind. So the Moonstars also win the division, no matter what they do here against the Sirloins. So look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Game 5 is the one that matters. Let's see what happens. First game, Nemesis versus the Crocodiles. Nemesis crushed Crocs in Game 1, 10-2. They're playing them again here to finish off the year. Part of a 2-game series. Crocodiles do win it 8-4. Nemesis finish at 14-2. By far the best record in the entire league. Heaters then beat the Grappler 6-1. Here's the one of the ones that matter. Moonstars lose, of course, to the Sirloins 3-1. Hot Corners win 6-1. They are in the playoffs, and we are out. Yep. Blowfish win 9-4 over the Wide Loads. And then the Wide Loads, are they going to split it? Yes, they will. They win 9-5 here. Putting all the pressure on the Platypi to win. And they lose 5-0. Heaters knock the Platypi down to second. Heaters then win again to leapfrog. No, they don't. They tie with the Wide Loads and Platypi. Sirloins win 6-4 over the Sawtooth in a game that didn't matter. And for the Blowfish, Freebooters, and Herbisaurs, the Herbisaurs finally win in extra innings 5-4, despite losing the 2 games that actually mattered to our playoff chances. After that, they finally decided to show up and say, you know what, we want to win now and be the 1 seed overall. So Herbisaurs number 1 seed, 11-5. Moonstars 2 seed at 10-6. Of course, if we had won and they had lost, we still wouldn't have won the division anyway. Yeah, our run differential was shit. Anyway, Hot Corners win They beat the Herbivores. They're now 9-7. They beat us in run differential. Moose also won last episode against the Herbivores. 9-7. They beat us in run differential. That's the 3 and 4 seeds. We're the 5th seed once again. On the outside, looking in. Good job, you bunch of fucking morons. On the other side, Wide Loads win their division thanks to run differential tiebreaker. They are the 2 seed. 1 seed is obviously the Nemesis of 14-2. Crocodiles are the 3 seed at 9-7. And the 4 seed goes to the Platypi, who sneak in despite losing their last game with a +5 run differential over the Overdogs -11 and the Heaters run differential of 0. Last year's champion, the Jacks, finish in last place at 6-10. They do not make the playoffs. All right. Well, right, I gotta look around the league and do all that crap, even though it doesn't matter anymore. Blowfish signed Carrie Wayward, replacing Cameron Snow. Aw, poor Cameron. Erlang Elwood signs the Hot Corners, replacing Tusker Fuss. Why would they do that? The Hot Corners are in the playoffs. They just released their ace. That's a really dumb move. If they win now, I'm just gonna laugh. Hot Corners also signed Scooter Sandbrick, dropping Patrick Franco. Okay. Christopher Guns off the Heaters, replaced by Kobe Kingman. Heaters were making a strategic move there as they knew they were out. Let's see. Blowfish signed Danger Meadows, replacing Breck and Anubis. Blowfish signed Abdul Vadamakia, replacing R. Foley. It's like the Blowfish make the moves after they beat us. Like, you waited until the season was over to make the moves. Why? You didn't have another game after this one. Why? That's why the AI needs to get better at that. They need to make these moves before their final game is played. Otherwise, why do it? Buzzard signed Candy Sweet, replacing Trey Mondo. Peter Tapia off the Heaters, replaced by Shania Burns. So 2 of our former starters released. And Maggie Rags signs to the Sawtooth, replacing Botch Friendly. At least they made that move before their final 2 games of the season, like a smart AI would to make more money. That annoys me. Here's a look at the development options. Bentley might retire, so buying that is pointless. Mitchell, too high of a chance to get bad jumps. Moran, too high of a chance to get RBI dud. Hinton, good chance to get specialist. I'll keep that in mind. This one for Parks, too high of a chance to get walk prone. Getting arm for Nash would be nice, and then we'll still have enough to get this one for Hinton. Okay, I'll do both of them. Alright, we're going to get the +6 arm for Nash. That's alright. He already had pretty good arm. No low pitch, though. I would have liked that. He's now an A-. Good job. And now for Hinton, getting this junk here. +1 fielding, loses 4 velo. Gets the +16 junk. Nice. Okay. No specialist. Damn, I was hoping for it. Still, very good young reliever. I can't wait to see him back for next season. Alright, before we jump into the playoffs here, because we're not in it, and we'll just sim through them, let's take a look at the league leaders here, see who is winning the league awards and all whatnot. MVP is Devin Godsendez with Noop Nash as the runner-up. Godsendez batted .431 with an .877 slugging, 1.356 OPS, 8 homers, 20 RBIs, and 6 walks. Very well deserved. Nash a close runner-up, .443 average, 843 slugging with a 1.310 OPS, 6 homers, 14 RBIs, 4 walks, 5 stolen bases. Of course, Nash did bat at the top of the lineup, whereas Godsendez was a 3 or 4 hitter, so he got more RBI chances. He also has more power. None of our other guys in there. Oh, single season records. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, wow. Okay, best season on record since stats were started keeping track of in Season 6. Cross. Holy crap. 558 average. Jesus. Okay, anyway, let's not do that. Batting. Nash led the league in average. Acosta was finishing in 6th place in that category. Bentley and Nash tied for 3rd in home runs. Bentley finished tied for 5th in RBIs. I think Nash is in there somewhere. I think he had 14, right? Anyway, on-base percentage, Nash finishes 4th. He finishes 3rd in slugging with Bentley 5th. Nash combined OBS is 3rd place, Bentley 8th. Hits, Nash led the league in hits. Bentley was finished tied for 7th. Nash tied for the lead in extra base hits as well. Nash led the league in runs scored, so he was arguably our best player. No pitching leaders there, no pitching leaders there. Powell finishes 5th in walks per 9 innings, followed by McCann in 7th. So both of them did well, not walking batters. Okay, that's it. All right. No Triple Crown runner this year either. All right, start the playoffs. We're not in it, so. Yep, missed it. Oh, the Hot Corners jumped over the Moose. I missed that. All right, well, there you go. Missed the playoffs as the 5 seed once again. It's just like Season 8, deja vu. Deja vu. Choked it away. We were a very streaky team this season. Very streaky. I mean, look at this. Not standings. I want to see the schedule. Yeah, look at this. We started off winning our first 3 games, lost 2, won 4, then lost 5 of our last 7. We lost 5 of our last 7 games to miss the playoffs. Like, that is just something special. Like, that is just beyond bad. It's like in games that we need to win, we just absolutely crap the bed and don't show up. Alright, let's send these things and see who's going to win the frickin' crown. Hot Corners beat the Moonstars 3-1. Moose win 5-0 over the Herbivores. Alright, so both lower seeds win on this side. Crocodiles taking on the Wideloads. They crush them 16-2. And then Platypi versus the 1-seeded Nemesis. Nemesis win as expected 5-1. Moonstars force Game 3 with a 2-0 shutout of the Hot Corners. Herbivores looking to force Game 3. It's a close back and forth matchup, but they do win in 10 innings, 11-9. They force Game 3. Wideouts also force Game 3 in 12 innings, 3-2 the final. Platypi also force Game 3, a 3-0 shutout. So everybody forced Game 3. Moonstars win 6-1, 2-seed advances. Moose shut out the Herbivores 6-0, 4-seed upsets the 1. Crocs versus the Wideloads here. Crocodiles rally to win 9-2, knocking the Wideloads off. 3-seed on. The Wideloads were a weak 2-seed though. Nemesis rally to win 4-3 against the Platypi. 1-seed advances. Moose then kick it off. 5-3 victory over the Moonstars. Crocodiles beat their rivals, the Nemesis, 4-1. Moonstars shut out the Moose 11-0, forcing Game 3. Crocodiles sweep the Nemesis 3-1 as they knock off the best team, overall wise. Moose win Game 3, 7-3 as they go to the finals here against the Crocs. Crocs win the first game 4-2. It's a 3-4 seed matchup, nice. Moose try to force Game 3 but fail, falling 4-3. Crocodiles sweep the finals to win, I think, their second title in this series in 10 seasons. And just like that, it's over. Crocodiles are your Season 10 champions. Alrighty, so now this brings up the question. What do we do with the series? We've gone 10 years through this thing now. Do I just end it now? I mean, in the 10 years, we've won 3 titles, back to back to back, of course. We made the playoffs 7 out of 10 years. So we've had a good run here as the Sandcats. But I'm starting to feel like it's a little stale. Is it time to move on with another club? I'm thinking it might be. I just wish, it would be nice if we could, stay in the same universe, but just switch teams. Maybe EA will have that input in the next game. Let you switch franchises or something. That'd be nice. I mean, honestly, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do, guys. I think this is the final episode here of the Sandcats franchise. We lasted, episode 114? We lasted way longer than I ever thought I would go with this series. Let's have a look at the summary here. 10 years. We have a 120-67 record. That's a good 64% winning percentage. Thank God for they calculate that. I can't do that on the fly. We made the playoffs 6 times out of 10 seasons. Really? Only 6? Oh yeah, we missed. I forgot about year 9. Everybody wants to forget year 9. But yeah, we won 3 championships, all 3 in a row, 7, 6, and 5. Yeah, we 7-9, 9-7, 11-5, 11-5, 14-2, 13-3, 14-2, then 8-8, 6-10, and 9-7. Yeah, I think this would be a turning point where we would get fired. After coming off 3 titles, you have a losing season and 2 seasons where you win but don't make the playoffs and you're barely 500 or above. I would be fired, yeah, in real life. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for the series, guys. 10 seasons. We had a good run, 120 wins. I think we're going to pick a new franchise, and we're going to see if we can beat this mark. So our mark is 120 with 67 losses. You know what? For shits and giggles, let's see who would have left in the offseason. I want to see this. Oh, Cross would have left. Okay. Ooh, that would have been bad. There goes our DH, who's been with us since year 5. Yeah, he played his first 6 years of his career with us. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. Newton leaves after only 2 seasons. Okay. She resigns. She wants more money. Liner retires. Brian Pena retires. Jalen Berg retires. Huh. So Bentley would have stuck around for year 11 with us. He would have stayed loyal as the captain. Granted, he's regressed to high heaven, but, you know. Okay, yeah. This would have been an interesting one to build around. I mean, obviously we would have kept Powell, Kahn, and McCann because they did really well. Maybe look to upgrade Sawyer. We would have kept, we're going to keep Hinton, obviously. He's our best rated. Newton, we probably could look to upgrade or bring her back, maybe cheaper. Parks, probably upgrade him. I didn't really get to play with him too much, but he's just way too low rated to last in this league. Briggs, he did alright. I would have probably tried to keep him, but he is a little bit older for a young pitcher. Then up here, obviously we keep Acosta, keep Nash. Ingram we probably replace. I mean, yes, he's a very cheap A- shortstop, but he hit 206 last year. Probably time to move on with him. Cross, we probably wouldn't be able to re-sign, so we'd have to get someone else. Lynn, I'd keep. Bentley we'll keep, obviously, for nostalgia purposes, being the only original member of the organization left. Moran, I might keep him, might not. We'd see who was available. And the bench players, no one really cares about it. Maybe get rid of Basquet and Moore down here. Keep the others. But yeah, it looks like it would be a mess. Who's available? Let's just, for shits and giggles, who's available? Let's have a look. Well, I see Brass Drummond would have been available. Probably would have given him a second chance. Let's see, what would I have done? Obviously, we're looking to replace Newton, who's down here. Got Vasquez, who's 20, same overall. Better accuracy, better junk, lower velocity though. Okay, probably would have gone with Vasquez here. Maybe Thundre Zoner. Maybe would have brought him in for a pitch reliever, like those. Maybe use him to replace Briggs. That's a thought. And we're looking to replace Parks too, that's right. Maybe someone like Elsie Prouse who comes in with Specialist. Ooh, that's a nice trait. Hello. Yeah, so we would have had plenty of moves to make for pitching. For starters, had a young guy in Vincent Ashley here who we could have brought in, but no accuracy. Hannah Bates, same thing. A little too low rated. Grill Constance, love the name. Hate the walk prone. Got Narciso Velasquez. Ooh, a solid pitcher right there. No velocity, no accuracy though, unfortunately. Uriel Chops, nice. It's just some good names. Erstwhile Tannen, that's a name. Phineas Frank. Milk Bonilla. Milk Bonilla. These are some gold A-class names, boys. Yeah, anyway, I'm getting caught up here. Yeah, so we would have had options, but it would have been a mess to do. So I think we're going to stop here after 10 seasons, guys. Thank you so much for watching the series. Leave a like and a comment down below. And I'll see you when I choose our next franchise next time out. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.